Tonight on Titans Football with Brian Callahan, presented by Seatgeek. The Titans completed a wild comeback win against the Arizona Cardinals, and we'll recap all of it and highlight the game-winning plays. The head coach is here to provide his thoughts, insights, and reactions. It's time to press play on Titans Football with Brian Callahan. I'm Taylor Zarzer, coming to you from the BetMGM studio in Nashville, and I'm joined by Tennessee Titans head coach Brian Callahan. Week 5 was a thriller out west against the Arizona Cardinals that resulted in a 22-21 win for the Titans. Congratulations, Coach. So much to highlight. Let's dive right in Callie's official review. This was an entire team victory.
Yeah, we complemented each other well, especially in the second half of the game. Defensively, had a couple errors early on that led to some points. We turned the ball over in minus territory. On offense, that gave them some points, and we look up, it's a 21-6 game, and we didn't play well enough offensively early, but I think when we had to play our best, we did. Our special teams complemented the offense, which complemented the defense, and vice versa. That was really good to see, and that's why we won the game.
And you've been saying for weeks, we need a big break or two to go our way, to give us some momentum, to get everybody fired up. And you certainly got that in the game. But how proud were you of how resilient your team was throughout the game?
Yeah, it was great to see. I think there's only one word for what they did, and that was being resilient. Because being down 21-6 in that point in the game and not playing particularly well up to that point, you could easily fold it in. But I think really Legarius' effort on that play when the ball was fumbled out the end zone, just that sort of sparked, I think, a belief maybe, and guys like, oh, we're in this thing. And I think the best part for me was just they all had that one play mentality where we're just going to go out there and keep fighting, and however it shakes out, it's going to shake out. But we're not going to go down without swinging. And our guys swung for the whole game, and it worked out. They
certainly did. And Cam Ward, I know, didn't start the way he wanted to, but he certainly finished with a flurry. Just talk about what he overcame in the game and how impressive he was down the stretch.
That's what you need to see from NFL quarterback play. And every game is not going to be great. You're not going to start out great. You're going to have bad series or a bad quarter or a bad half. But be at your best when your best is required, as they say, and that was what Cam was for us in that game. And when he had to make the throws and make the plays, he was fantastic.
Hey, we're going to talk about Calvin Ridley a little bit more in this program, and we're going to see one of the big catches he made. But overall, 5 catches for 130 yards.
Needed that from him, and I've said all along that Calvin's going to be a big reason why we win, because he's a great player, and for him to have that kind of success and win versus coverage was awesome for us, and we can't win without Calvin playing like that, and to see him step up in that way, particularly after a week of dealing with some injuries, to show up on Sunday like that was an incredible boost for our team.
Defense held Arizona scoreless in the second half, and Jeffrey Simmons, the beat goes on. Is anybody playing better defensive football than him?
I mean, I'm biased maybe, but I don't think so. I said it after the game, and I mean it still, that I think he's playing at Defensive Player of the Year caliber through 5 weeks, and certainly still early in the season, but what he's done has been remarkable, and he's a huge reason for why our team fights the way they fight. He sets the tone for our team, and they all follow along.
Special teams, we've had rookies all over the football field contribute. Chim Dike at the top of the list, 65-yard kick return, and I know you'd like to say something about our veteran punter, too.
Yeah, I mean, Chim has been a revelation in the return game, both in the punt and the kickoff. Has been explosive in both those phases, has flipped the field for us, really playing well. Joey Sly obviously hitting the game winner is a big deal, and hitting the 2 other field goals to put us in that position. But Johnny Hecker, I think, was lights out punting the ball in this game, and his ability to flip the field for us in critical spots and pin them deep and then allow the defense to go stop him and get the ball back with positive field position. That hidden yardage in those moments was really critical for the win, and Johnny was outstanding.
Team-wide victory. So many great plays by so many Titans. We have more game day action for you in Sounds of the Game.
Where the else would you want to be? Take advantage of the opportunity that you dreamed for when you was younger. Dreamed to play under the lights. Dreamed to be on an NFL team. Now make motherfucking play. Make the dream come true. I'm tired of this losing. behind us. It's up to us if we gonna make the difference today, dog. I need you all day, baby. Hey, I really need that talk. We know we gotta do. Let's go get my place. Let's go get this done. Here we go. Do your job. Do your job. We gonna win this game up front. Yeah, you gotta want it. Yeah, you gotta want it. Yeah, you lose it. Yeah.
A stunning turn of events. What looked to be a 72-yard touchdown run has been overturned.
You know, you have a chance right there to just put a dagger in this Tennessee football team.
Steps up, launches way downfield. Got him inside the 25. That is a Titans touchdown. 21-12. That's Arden Key. Murray went right for the snap. Ball hits the ground. The Titans are on it. And the Titans get the turnover. Cam takes a shotgun snap. Now the ball's being fumbled around. The Titans dribbled it in the end zone. Tyler Lockett. And the Cardinals are going to have to punt to the Titans, who are down 2. Downfield. He's got Ridley. He got it. He's out of bounds. Inside the 20. Yes. Cox snaps it back. Sly lets it fly. Bullseye! Hey, Nashville! That sounds like a winner!
You guys deserve that. You guys deserve that. And listen, it's just one. It's just one. Right? We want to stack, and we want to keep going. And if we keep playing like that, and you guys keep fighting like that, everything's going to be just fine.
Shotgun snap, drifts back, steps up, launches way downfield. Got him inside the 25. Calvin Ridley, nobody's touched him. He's down at the 19-yard line.
Welcome back to Titans football with Brian Callahan. Calvin Ridley was clutch in the fourth quarter. Let's check out one of Calvin's big catches that sparked the 22-21 win in Titans tape in the fourth quarter. He had a 47-yard catch on a post route down the seam. Helped set up that Tony Pollard touchdown, Coach.
Yeah, really a critical down. I mean, this is a third. I think we're 3rd and 10 here, so trying to keep the drive alive. Always is going to start and end with the protection aspect. These guys really played well up front yesterday in the pass protection game. But you can see we got some help on the edges with both guys here that allows us to try to push the ball down the field. Mm-hmm. And this particular route that we have running by Calvin is we call it a weapon route. And the idea is Calvin has the ability to either take this down the post or, depending on the leverage of the defender, he could also take it to the pylon. So it's really a read route by Calvin. We're chasing it back inside with the dagger by Lockett. And on the backside, we have what we call a swirl route to try to maintain this coverage lock back here. These guys are both going to help and get into the flat to try to expand the underneath coverage, and that's what it looks like. But Calvin ended up with a great look. As soon as they lined up, I could see it from where I was standing. I was like, we got this one. And those are good feelings when you know you got it, because we could tell they were going to bluff out into what we call Tampa 2. And so you see this safety, this guy's running out to play the half. They got a middle runner here. And usually what happens is they're not ready for this particular route on this down and distance very often. So it was really well timed schematically for the run, but then it's just a great overall throw and catch. You can see Cam's got all day in the pocket. Mm-hmm. He has a chance to take 2-3 hitches and just lets that ball fly. And the safeties, Rid's got leverage on the safety, and it's a really great catch by Rid, great throw by Cam, super explosive play on a third down that was a critical point in the game. And I think what's fair to point out too is just what Ridley played through this week in practice. Yes. He didn't practice the first 2 days of the week, only went out there on Friday, was fighting through and battling through for his teammates. And to have the game he did, coming off some bangs and bruises over the week was really impressive. But you could just see that kind of connection, the speed of the route, and then trying to get up and finish, not as successfully, but just one more time for the guys up front. I mean, it's really well done by Chig on our help on the tackles. Right, we got beautiful pocket to throw from, really accurate throw, really well-read route by Ridley, and that's how you get a almost 50-yard explosive play on 3rd and 10.
We could have picked another Calvin play, too, a little later on in the fourth quarter.
There was a few of them.
There were a few of them, and it was great to see him bust out in Week 5 of the season. Up next, former Titan Kyle Vanden Bosch hits the weight room, but for a whole new purpose. Welcome back. I'm Taylor Zarzer. From the moment Kyle Vanden Bosch signed with the Titans in 2005, it was impossible to miss him. KVB was an intimidating presence with his signature red contact lenses and persistent pressure off the edge. Now, the two-time Pro Bowler lives in Arizona, where he's helping prepare the next generation of athletes as we check in for Where Are They Now, presented by Nissan.
I'm Kyle Vanden Bosch. I was drafted in 2000 out of Nebraska. I played for the Tennessee Titans from 2005 to 2009, and this is what I'm doing now.
Play fake, he's under pressure, he's sacked! Vanden Bosch got him at the goal line!
First 4 years with Arizona was marred with injuries and disappointment and frustration, and I was given an opportunity with the Titans to make a difference. And I was brought in at a time where they had just gone to the Super Bowl and kind of loaded up for that, and I was a part of kind of that rebuilding, and I took a lot of pride in that.
Get pushed. I'm gonna send it all back to you. You make plays. Yeah, everybody today making plays. Everybody making plays. Come on, come on.
We took a team that was young and struggling and became kind of an AFC powerhouse.
What we did last week don't matter. Tonight, be great. Be great. Every single play. Hey, let's go win this game. Let's go. Win all three. 1, 2, 3.
When I was done playing, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Tried to fill my days with different things. We got into coaching. I've got 5 kids, so coached everything from basketball to youth football to youth soccer, really everything. So when my twin boys, they're seniors, came to Brophy as freshmen, I started as a defensive line coach here. And after a year, an opportunity to work in the weight room as an assistant strength coach opened up. And so I did that in the mornings, helped in the weight room. And then another opportunity to become the varsity special teams coordinator was available. And I took that opportunity. And then this past year, our head strength coach left, and I interviewed for the job and took over as the head strength coach. So days are busy, hours are long, but I love it. There you go, good, Jordan. To me, playing in the NFL, when you're finished, you need a reason to wake up. You need a reason to get out of bed. You need something that drives you. And being by these kids, helping these kids, developing relationships with them, it's been great. Tuck jumps. Jump knees to chest, no time on the ground. 10 tuck jumps, Here we go. Yeah, try to widen like this much further. You're mechanically, like pushing here, you want to be here. So you're activating your pecs, you know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be all tricep. That way you can use your pecs a little bit more. For me, the weight room made me who I was. It was my chance to separate myself, to show my commitment to the team, to show my commitment to the game. That's it. Go earn your weekend, Max. Now, go. Good. Attaboy, good set. It's easy. I think you got 225 in you, buddy. My role here, it's 3 things. It's 1, make kids bigger, faster, stronger. 2, make them more resilient to help prevent injuries on the football field. And 3 is just make sure they're at their best on game day. Working with Case, my son, he's the quarterback here. It's been great. On the football field, I work with special teams. He's quarterback, so during game days in particular, I don't even really get to watch him that much. I'm always, if it's third down, I'm worried about getting the punt team ready, getting the punt return team ready.
Here we go. Punt return. Hey, just get a little wider. They're on that hash. Could be rugby, okay?
More than anything he's done on the football field, I'm proud of him as a leader and as a person. A lot of the students look up to him, and he's done a good job with that. Honestly, the biggest thing that he's developed over these last 3-4 years, the work in the weight room, the work with the training, he's really developed a lot of toughness and resiliency, and I think that's the thing I'm the most proud of.
Got him.
The reality of next year when I coach, next year when I'm on the football field, my son will be out there. I don't know if I'll necessarily take a lot of time tonight to reflect. Senior night's early this year. We've still got 4 games left after this in the regular season. So, I think as we get later in the season, it'll probably hit me a little bit more. I will miss walking up to my son after the game, giving him a hug and telling him I'm proud of him. That's always kind of a magical, special moment on the football field for me. Everybody, proud of you. This place here is a special place. I haven't had an opportunity to be in a lot of high schools, but I know this place, it's not just about developing athletes, it's about developing the whole person. There's an article about, 1, what causes most hamstring injuries, and 2, the best way to rehab it. I'll work my way through it, and I'll try to figure out some stuff to help, okay? To be a small part of that in some of these kids' lives, it's been great. And I don't know, again, what it's like at every high school, but I've really enjoyed being at this place with both the students and the people I get to work with.
I'll tell you, man, that Kyle Vandenbosch is a fantastic guy, right?
You're wrong, man.
Not many like him, guys.
You're wrong for that.
It's the truth, though.
Kyle Vandenbosch coaching his son. You love to see that. You grew up around football with your dad, Bill, who is usually pretty busy being the head coach of a Super Bowl team or a college team. Did he ever coach you?
He never coached a team he coached my 10-year-old baseball team. And we were like the Bad News Bears, so it probably wasn't his best work. We were not very good. But he did coach me as a quarterback. He coached me over the summertime. I worked out with him regularly over that time period, and he's a big reason why I had any ability to play college football at all was the time that he spent putting me through those steps and those workouts. So that's how he coached me.
That's great, and obviously it's very special to see what Kyle is doing with his family. Bill Callahan did a great job with the offensive line against the Arizona Cardinals, that's for sure. Up next, Titans fans rally together for the ultimate watch party. This is Titans football with Brian Callahan. We welcome you back. Winning is amazing anytime for the players and coaches, but it's especially true for the fans. How great is it to get this win for the Titans fan base?
Yeah, we've been trying to give them something to be excited about.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the game is your fan support, and we're trying to get as much of that as possible. But you only get that through playing well and winning football games, and that's just the way it works. And to give our fans something to be excited about, to be able to cheer us on and hopefully spurs a little more enthusiasm and action moving forward for us, it means everything to our fan base to be able to see us win and have an exciting brand of football that's worth watching.
Shared by everyone. Here in town, fans came out to Brooklyn Bowl for a Titans watch party with Taylor Lewan and Will Compton of Bussin' with the Boys. From a VIP meet and greet to a big win, we have your ticket to the party in SeatGeek sound.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Good vibes today. Good vibes today. Nice to meet y'all. What's up? What's up, Wilson? Yes. What's up, Don? Come on.
We've never had a left tackle like you.
Well, I appreciate that.
We have never, ever.
That's very kind. Seeing the optimism, seeing how people are still showing up and being a part of it, like that's what you want when you have a franchise being a part of a city, is just like establishing something and keeping it going through the tough times and the good times. And so for them to show up, wanting to watch a show, wanting to support the Titans, it's pretty awesome.
Tighten up. Let's go, Titans.
People just taking time out of their Sunday to come have a few drinks, share a few laughs, and take some photos. It is really cool.
Two-tone blue.
Two-tone blue. Once again, no better news than a brainstorm, right? You're rocking it right now, brother.
Welcome back to Titans football with Brian Callahan. Coach, there's no time to rest. We look ahead to Week 6 and the Las Vegas Raiders, coached by Pete Carroll. And of course, they have Ashton Jeanty, a great rookie at running back that has burst onto the scene and had a great start to the season. Yeah. We came from west to east. We go back out west this week. What do you think?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Get back on that plane and fly back out west to go find ourselves a way to get a win out in Vegas. Good football team. They got some good young players, particularly Ashton Jeanty, Brock Bowers, who obviously didn't play last week, but real weapon for them offensively. Got a lot of respect for Pete Carroll, his staff, the way they go about their business. And then Geno Smith's a wily veteran quarterback who's had a lot of success in this league. So we'll have to be on top of it defensively and be ready to go for those guys on offense.
Defensively, Max Crosby is as respected as any player in the game.
Starts and ends with him.
Yeah.
You can't let him beat you, and he's very capable of wrecking your game. We're going to have a plan for him and know what we want to do schematically to handle it. But he's a tremendous player. I mean, he's one of the best rushers in football. Unbelievable motor, high effort player, high energy player. He doesn't ever stop, and we got our hands full.
It'll be the Titans' third straight road game this Sunday. Titans-Raiders kicks off at 3:05 Central. Our radio coverage begins at 2 o'clock Central with Titans Countdown. You can hear it on 104.5 The Zone. For Brian Callahan, I'm Taylor Zarzer. Thanks for watching Titans football with Brian Callahan. We'll see you next time.